Ahoy there guys, and welcome to today's video. Now this is the first in a new series that I'm going to start called Sunday Specials. Now it's not going to be a weekly episode thing like the rest of the series that I do throughout the week. This is just going to be one-off videos that will be up every so often, maybe once a month or like maybe even longer, just whenever I get a special sort of video. Now I do have a lot of plans for the future. For these videos, it's not all going to be video games. I do have plans for doing stuff like out and about and stuff like that. So stay tuned for that. But this first one is something that I think will help a lot of you Destiny players, especially guys who, like me, don't do the raids. So me and the guys I play with, there's only like 3 of us. Um, so that's half the people that you need to do the raid. So we just don't have enough people to be able to do the raid with, and we don't really like playing with like people that we don't really know all that much. Just random people for one-off things. So I know like a lot of people will go into the various websites and find people to do the raid with, randoms to do the raid with, and join them, but we prefer just to play together. So due to that, we very rarely do the raids, if at all. Like, I've not done the new raid. As you Destiny 2 players will know, obviously Beyond Light did come out a couple of weeks ago, and the new raid is now live, Deepstone Crypt. Now, this is a little bit of a guide to show you guys how to get a secret chest inside the deep stone crypt, sorry. And you don't have to fight anything apart from the guys at the entrance to the crypt that will go in. So this will get you some of the new raid weapons, obviously if you're lucky enough to open a chest and get it. But it also gives you the spoils of conquest, so you get 10 spoils of conquest per character for opening this chest. So that means, I'll just show you, I've done it on 2 of my characters. So as you can see, I do have 20 spoils of conquest. So you get 10 per chest, and you can do that on each of your characters once a week. So when the reset comes down around on Tuesday, you can then obviously jump in and then do it again. So then that means that within 4 weeks you'll have enough. Sorry, not 4 weeks. 8 weeks. Because it's 240 to buy the weapons at the Monument of Lost Light, where you've got the previous raid exotics such as Anarchy, Legend of Akra shotgun. There's like so many different weapons in there that you can potentially get, and that costs 240 spoils of conquest each weapon. So this is a way to also build up your spoils of conquest and get them right built up to buy those older weapons as well. So not only are you going to get the new raid loot, but you'll also be able to get the previous raids that if you didn't get them as well, or those exotics. So without further ado, let me just show you me going in. So obviously in Europa. So as you can see, I've not completed. I've still got the pinnacle gear there for the weekly milestone, because I've not done the raid completion. So that will show you that you don't have to complete the raid at all to be able to get this chest. Just skip the cutscene. Okay. So when you come in, actually they'll have a
to unleash a chaos they do not understand. Their success means untamed power beyond their wildest dreams.
That's fine. So
They must
when
be
you
stopped.
right, come over here. Now just use whatever you need to kill these guys. It doesn't matter if you die, you will just respawn. But kill them as quickly as you can, because the quicker you kill them, the quicker you get into the raid. And as I said, these are the only enemies that you will have to fight. Okay, so once you've killed them all, you'll see the entrance to the crypt open. Now, there's a little bit of a drive, so I'll not use the boost, I'll just take the spiral slowly so you know where to go. I mean, this bit's pretty linear. Just follow the path around. And then you'll come to this tunnel with this... Oh, the door just shut on it. Come on. Yep, so you'll come to this tunnel with this bubble at the end of it. Now, this is a key part of it, so what you want to do is you want to park your... As soon as it says that you're earning frostbite, jump off your sparrow, come back into the bubble, and we stay here for a few seconds while it says shelter of the storm, then okay. That didn't work out. So as I said, wait till it says frostbite, get the shelter of the storm, then ride your sparrow from inside the bubble. Right, now if you look, the shelter of the storm has stayed on. Now you can jump off your sparrow and you'll still get the shelter of the storm. It's a little bit of a you know what, I'll just walk it to show you guys. It's a little bit of a glitch. So what I'm going to do is, just because I've lost my sparrow, I've still got the buff, so I'm just going to walk it to show you guys where to go to get this chest. It'll probably be easier for you to follow me walking it as well. So you jump over to here, and then you want to jump over to this dome here, come around this way. As I said, you can do this and stay on the sparrow to make it a bit quicker. Come down here, now you will get these. There's a lot of these slow mines, unfortunately, so you have to be careful when you're using the sparrow and do the jumps on the sparrow that they don't screw you over. So that we come down this little crevice, then up this little ramp bit here. Now we come right to the edge. Watch this bit, because so you want to be jumping over to here. Okay, and then you'll see that bubble in front of you. So there is enemies inside the bubbles, but you don't have to worry about going into them, because you've got the Shelter of the Storm buff. So head over to this light. This bit can get quite confusing because there's a snowstorm, but if you look for the landmark, so head for this light first of all, then head for this little tower that you can see off in the distance next to that shelter bubble. Then once you reach this landmark, you want to turn to the left and you want to drop over to this light here. Okay, and then you drop down to this one, this bit over here. Follow this round, drop down here, and then jump across here. You see that light over there? Jump across, follow the light up, and then just keep following it up. Head towards this light with that monument in the background. When you get to this light, turn left into these rocks, and then head into this little canyon here. You'll pass more enemies there. When you see this big rock, go in, and then stick to the right. Now you're sort of like in a little cavern. Now what you're looking for is inside this cavern there should be a couple of lights standing next to a wall. Should be about here somewhere. If you just, yep, there we go. Right. So how you want to do is when you see these lights sticking against the cavern wall, you want to be looking at it. Go to the right, and then go to the left. Now, when you come here, if you go to the edge, see that landing over there? If you jump towards that, at that point you will have to jump off the spiral at that point. Then, so if you come out, so as you can see there, jump up the rock face, turn to the left, sorry, and then there's your chest. Open up, and then as you can see, so I got a mod from it instead of a weapon, but I got the spoils of conquest. So obviously the item that you get is random. It can be a new raid weapon, or it can be one of the new raid mods. It's just obviously RNG what you get. But once you've got that chest and that's done, you can obviously just return to orbit, and then I'll show you guys. So obviously you saw me collect 10 spoils of conquest, but just to make sure, so now I'm up to 30. So if you just do that on all 3 of your characters each week, as I said, you can only do it once per character per week. So you just keep doing that, and eventually the spoils will add up, and you'll be able to get those new raid weapons from the Monuments of Lost Light. Hope that helped a few guys out who obviously don't like doing the raids, or aren't able to do the raids for whatever reason. Hopefully this is a way that you guys can get those weapons instead of missing out. But thanks for watching, guys, and again, stay tuned for this series in the future, because there's going to be a lot of good videos coming. Thank you.